The death toll is now at least 51 from a suicide attack on a wedding party in Turkey. Officials believe ISIS carried out the bombing in the city of Gaziantep. The attacker apparently targeted members of a Kurdish political party at the wedding. Holly Williams is in Istanbul with what makes this attack so unusual. Holly, good morning.
Good morning. At least 22 of the victims were children, according to Turkish officials. And this is just the latest in a spate of suicide bombings here in Turkey. But this time, the suicide bomber was reportedly also a child. The bride and groom survived the attack and were taken to hospital apparently in shock after their wedding party became the scene of a massacre. Gaziantep is just 40 miles from the Syrian border, and ISIS is the most likely culprit, according to Turkey's president. So far, the extremists haven't claimed responsibility. But if the suicide bomber was indeed a child, it wouldn't be the first time that ISIS has exploited the innocent to carry out acts of heinous violence. In the Iraqi city of Kirkuk yesterday, security forces say they stopped this boy who was wearing a suicide vest and prevented him from detonating himself. This boy turned himself in to police in Baghdad in 2014, asking them to cut off his suicide vest because he didn't want to blow himself up. ISIS isn't the only militant group to use child suicide bombers, but what is unusual is the role of children in their propaganda videos, in which they've repeatedly been shown apparently carrying out executions. Most of the videos are simply too disturbing for us to show you. Imagine the damage done to the children involved. Turkey's foreign minister said today that the country's border with Syria must be completely cleansed of ISIS. Anthony.
Holly Williams in Turkey. Thanks, Holly.